and welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time we started day 16, if I'm not mistaken, and we just kind of did a tour of our town. This time we're gonna take some time to explore, dig up fossils, make more tools, find wherever this Balrog is, because I'm not having any success with that. Yeah, just talk to people, gather neck miles, etc, etc. Say hi to a new neighbor, I almost forgot. Kabuki. Build a fishing rod, because I don't have a fishing rod. I remember as I passed by a fish in the water. And yeah, you can also just buy tools straight up, but we need to craft things anyway. How's my bestie, Snorty? Clear skies are amazing. They really make you think about how huge our galaxy is, you know? Like sunlight travels 92 million miles to make us warm and happy during the day. And at night, some of the starlight we see has traveled billions of years to get here to our island. I want to make a joke about me being a star, but I'm too busy being amazed by nature. I also, still haven't gotten a shooting star yet. Hey! Another day in paradise, or as I like to call it, Cobalt. Yo, feeling strong, Hawkeye? Musical, or muscle madness. Phew, I heard shouting is a great way to work the abs. I also heard my neighbors were complaining. This sounds familiar, but I don't know what song it is. Again, I know a lot of KK songs off the top of my head, but not that one. Like the one when we first got to the plots, that was Go KK Rider, for sure. I played enough Smash Bros. Brawl to have that song pretty well memorized. Fun fact about Go KK Rider is they actually change periodically how to input the name of the song. Sometimes you have to put in an exclamation point to get it to work, and other times you don't. I think they got rid of the exclamation point around like City Folk when you leave, but I was so confused as a kid trying to get KK to play that song, and the reason I have such an affinity for that song is literally because of Smash Bros. I'm putting so many hours into Brawl. I know Brawl doesn't have the best reputation nowadays, but it's kind of like a, I don't want to say guilty pleasure. I don't even own the game because it's dual layered, so it stopped working on my Wii after a couple of years, but I played so much of Brawl, I wish I'd kept it. I think it's one of those weird things where I fully admit Brawl wasn't exactly a great Smash Bros. Game, but because the only game I'd played was Melee, which I actually found a little too difficult at the time, I have a certain affinity for, mainly the story mode, which, as I've looked back on it, it's like, I'm not sure why I liked Subspace Emissary as much as I did. It was kind of a lot of filler, looking back at it. But just the sheer amount of, like, you know, fan service and love poured into it made up for a lot, I think. Cherry Salmons, that's in the upper ponds. Again, that could have been the shadow we had to pass up last time because I didn't make a new shovel or a new fishing rod in time. But yeah, I like all Smash Bros. Games. I would probably go, in terms of general enjoyment, actually, let's talk to Shari first. Sweet, this is really coming along. What am I doing? Okay. Wooden table, finally. I've been waiting for this. So, I'd probably go Ultimate, because it's fun. Mechanically, Ultimate's my favorite. And so Ultimate Brawl, 4 Melee, 64, that'd be my Smash Bros. Rating, but also, when I say 4, also specify 3DS over Wii U. I like the 3DS version better because, Smash Run, actually, and Smash Run and Classic Mode I preferred. But yeah, I feel like that's not the most popular opinion, but I never really got into Melee, because I was really young and thus I just got frustrated by the mechanics. And even now I literally cannot unlock Ness in 64 because you have to do it like without dying or without like getting a game over on normal. I think in a time limit too, or something ridiculous, and I'm not good enough at Smash 64 to actually unlock all the characters. Hey there, walking buddy. Cobalt is the perfect size, too big to see across but too small for a sea monster to attack. Well, that's a way of looking at it. Alright, what did we get? It's good news for Nook Inc. when island residents get along. Good relationships are a cornerstone of island development. So we have two true friends, so I guess Rodeo and someone else. I don't know who it'd be. I guess probably Pierce or Shari, because it was after talking to one of them that we got it. Also, before I forget, we need to do two more things for sure today. We need to check the catalog, we need to check the catalog, and also check the wallpaper here. Again, I can buy this stuff off screen, clear it out. I'm almost full up on storage too, which is a little worrying to me. I'm gonna try to put things down to try to save space. This one is kind of nice. Also that one. Some good stuff here, but I'll consider that off screen. So yeah, we need to check the catalog because we actually need to order things from the catalog apparently. I think I read something about that you unlock something for buying enough things from the Nook Stop or something. I don't know the exact details. Again, a lot of information on this game is super foggy at the moment because it's relatively blind for everyone. Again, it's kind of simultaneously cool and a tad frustrating at the same time, being like, okay, I'll just look up a wiki. Wait, no wikis actually exist. So, or they exist, but they're just very, you know, incomplete at the moment because everyone's still just trying to figure everything out. So again, simultaneously cool and difficult at the same time. Also, I bought some more of the paths off screen. So yeah, that's why a couple are missing now. Let's see. Now that we have our town kind of set up, I need to start thinking about more decor. I might go for, again, other than like the street lamps and such, I might get rid of the utility pole and, you know, like, the clock and the street lamp are fine. Other than that, I think I might try to keep technology to a minimum. Keep things kind of simple. For example, you know, not the manhole cover, maybe, you know, not like the snack machines and such, the solar panels, but, you know, going for the more rustic type stuff, you know, not the super lavish stuff. So that's just a personal preference, obviously. But yeah, it's a lot easier because it's not a public works project for the most part, so you don't have to worry about tearing down like a lighthouse you don't like. It's a lot more convenient. Again, I'm still debating about moving houses, but again, it costs so many bells that I just don't know if it'd be worth it. We can just have two houses out of place for now. Yeah, they're like, yeah, 1 square off, which is just like typical. Up here we have Kabuki's house, so let's go and say hi actually. Hey there, you live on this here island? Name's Kabuki, I just got here myself. Yep, I'm starting over. They all said I was mad to start over, and they were right, but here I am. Of course, now I gotta deal with a world of boxes. My back wants no part of this starting over business. You know what, I'm gonna be at this for a while. Why don't you come visit later, Mio? Alright, so now we have a full town. That's a good feeling. another thing I wanted to kind of go over is, kind of the fact that, there's so much that's just in limbo that this Let's Play is going to be kind of messy at times because I just don't know how to predict things. So like for example, going forward, once we start doing like one-off videos, we might not have like the daily like opening cutscenes because I might start the day and decide, oh wait, there's something cool to record. That was bad. Again, I've been really dropping the ball with fishing in this game. I used to be really good at fishing in New Leaf, but for some reason I'm really struggling in this game, and I'm not sure why. Mechanically, it feels like it shouldn't be any harder. What's happening is I keep second-guessing myself a lot more. The other day I was coming up with a new strength routine when a great DIY idea hit me. Instead, I got so psyched I wrote out the recipe. Isn't that wild? Now go flex some DIY might. Dom. I don't know who that is. Okay, we keep getting repeats. Again, we only now got the wooden table, which is way overdue, I feel. But yeah, I can decorate my house a little bit better. But yeah, not every day going forward will probably have the opening cutscene because, yeah, I might just, you know, decide, hey, this is important, I need to do a video on this, kind of a thing. I'm actually surprised by how few recording hiccups I've actually had, to be perfectly honest. I thought I'd have more by now. Again, actually this wouldn't be too bad. I could move Puddle's house about here, and then move it the day later. Again, not super convenient. I wish you could do this a little bit more easily, like just pick up the house and move it a space. But oh well. Also, I don't know if I hit this rock yet, so I probably should. Again, it's not like we're running out of eggs or anything, but still. Again, only once a year, so might as well stockpile. Again, a big issue people have right now is the fact that the Cherry Blossom event is going on, so you're kind of competing for recipes. And frankly, I like the Cherry Blossom stuff way better than the egg stuff, because Cherry Blossoms are pretty, but I don't have an affinity for Easter, so yeah, I'm not really crazy about the Easter side of things this month. Again, a lot of people are saying, cool event, not 12 days cool, and that is something I absolutely agree with. It's like, not bad, but it does not need to be this long. I hope going forward next year they figure out that people weren't really fond of it and end up shortening Bunny Day to maybe like just a weekend or, you know, 1 week instead of 2. Making round paths is slightly difficult too, to demonstrate. If you have like a single tile like this, you can't like curve the pathway. You actually have to have something connected to both sides. Like, okay, I'll demonstrate here. You can't make a curved path here, it just gets rid of it. To make a curved path, you actually have to have like 2 adjacent tiles to it. So yeah, I'm gonna put something here, decorative. I had to move it farther over than I would have wanted to because of that restriction. Again, I only wanted it like 2 spaces away, not like a whole, like 3 spaces from what I want, 3 or 4 spaces. What happened was it was right on the path, and it looked kind of weird. So I just wanted to move it away from the path, but it ended up moving too far. I could just move the table. But yeah, not the most elegant creation tools. In some ways this game feels kind of like not the most well designed at times, with some little weird oversights of like, yeah, this would be really convenient if this had just been done marginally differently. Also, I saw a graphic go by yesterday that the balloon colors are significant. That different colors of balloons actually indicate different rewards. So like yellow balloons, you'll get money. I guess green would be crafting and so on. One is furniture, yeah, one is crafting, one is money. So that's pretty cool, actually. Personally, I don't think I would have ever noticed that on my own, because I just kind of pop the balloons, grab the reward, and don't really put a ton of thought into it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Also, there are several more DIY recipes that I still need to learn. I did redecorate a little bit inside. As you can see, the wall is different. I'm gonna replace this table now that I have the option to. Got a radio playing New Horizons, or Welcome Horizons, I think is the name of it. But yeah, the Sakura series is really cool, and I think it's new to this game, and I really like it, but the problem is, it's hard finding these DIY recipes because so many of the balloons are just bunny themed. Yeah, I see why people are as frustrated as they are over Bunny Day. It's one of those things that's cool in moderation, but can end up feeling very intrusive over time. So hey, we have 152 DIY recipes, so now the next goal is 200, so not too much farther to go there. There's still a ton of achievements that we don't even know what they're gonna be, so that's exciting. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this for a while again. I don't know how much more we'll be showing actively on screen. Again, I'd like to go like a full month, but we might start going down to like 1 day per video, instead of like 2 videos per day. But either way, I think we're gonna call it soon. Got a nice little look at the town. Met a new neighbor, talked to most everyone, I think. I'll talk to the remaining ones on off-screen in order to keep the Nook Miles goal current. And yeah, we'll just keep working. Good job sitting right in the path. Not blocking the path at all. Again, I'll decide what to do about Puddle's house and Annabelle's house off-screen. Again, there's room to move Annabelle's house, I'm pretty sure. Like, again, move both, like, about here, and then move it back where I want it to go. Again, it's just kind of a hassle, but nothing too bad. The big thing is, yeah, it costs like 100,000 bells per house, and right now bells are kind of tight, kind of limited. Yeah, obviously we'll keep working on this, and we'll see what changes by tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.